Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be talking about Charmed. This series started in 1999, not the reboot, although I have watched both, but anyways. I've watched all 8 seasons of this show, and here are my thoughts. Let's start with seasons 1 through 3. It was a slow beginning in season 1, but it picked up really well as the episodes went by. And of course, Prue was my favorite sister. Second would be Piper, and third would be Phoebe for these seasons, as Prue had everything in order. From learning witchcraft really quick, getting Piper her loan for her own club, and even encouraging Phoebe to follow her dreams. You could see that she was really the glue. On top of that, her intuition was on point about Cole, and she really kept the sisters together. I also wish that Andy would have stayed a little bit longer, because he was perfect for Prue. I also loved their fashion. Like, I wanted everyone's closet. And even in the beginning seasons, Leo was great. But I wished Piper would have just ended up with Mark if he wasn't a ghost. Now, moving on to seasons 4 through 6. Let's just say I got major whiplash at the beginning of season 4. Cause what do you mean Prue died? I do like Paige, but it took me some time to get over Prue. At times, I thought Paige was like a mini Prue, because she would catch on to the sisters' shenanigans real quick. Plus, she was on top of her game. In addition, she really honed her powers quickly. I just didn't like her romantic interests. I wish they'd have more depth to them, but whatever. I felt like Phoebe was just a mess. With the whole Cole thing, I was getting tired of Cole. Cole was a great actor, but Phoebe, I just couldn't stand her. And then Piper and Leo were getting worse. Leo turned out to be a major creep, which I did not like. He was also very slightly misogynistic. But hey, at least Piper had her kid. Actually, 2 kids. And I did like the whole Chris arc. It made sense to me. Chris also did a pretty good job at hiding who he is. I just don't get how he wasn't as powerful as Wyatt, though. Wish they made him a little bit more powerful. With that, I do think that season 6 was the perfect ending to the show. Cause season 7 and 8. First of all, season 7, not even memorable. Nothing of substance. Season 8, absolutely not memorable. I did not care for Billy or Christy at all. I'm even surprised that they trusted Billy in the first place. That whole sister plot, don't care, throw it in the garbage. I wish I could have just skipped to the last episode because it just needed an ending. Nothing before the last episode was really, I guess, important to the story or even to their powers. On top of that, we never saw Phoebe get her powers back. But I guess it's great that Phoebe and Paige got married. Backtracking a bit, yeah, Phoebe was kind of useless without her powers. Don't know why they wrote her powers off. It just didn't make sense. At least Paige and Piper had active powers, otherwise they'd be goners. In addition, I want to add that Barbas was also my favorite villain throughout the whole series. He ate up his role, and I've give this series a good 6 out of 10. I love the sisterly bond, I love the aesthetic, I love their powers, I love the mystical elements. It's just the inconsistencies that I didn't like, especially with the whole cleaner era. But make sure to leave your own theories and conspiracies and opinions about the show in the comment section. And have a great day, afternoon, evening, night.